Okay, welcome back, everybody. As I said before, I was going to unbox multiple Riftbound boxes. I just did the first one. That was about 5 minutes ago. Just needed to make sure that the audio and everything was working for that. Again, these are my very first card unboxing videos, so just kind of working out the kinks as we go along. I do want to open more and more Riftbound. I do have the second set already pre-ordered, so I don't know. Depending on if you guys like this, I'll continue to unbox them. Yeah, I mean, I do plan on playing. So if you all hate me, then I'll just unbox them by myself and I won't put them on YouTube. But if you don't mind them, then I will continue to unbox and yeah, go from there. I might keep these packs in the display case this time instead of tipping them all out. But it was nice. It was nice having a space for rubbish. So you know what? I'm actually going to tip them out. Again, last time we started with the left-hand side, so we'll start with the right-hand side this time. First pack. Hopefully, okay, it's a little bit better. Hopefully we can get some good hits this time. I did find out last video, I said I wasn't sure if that Leona and Lee Sin were my hits, but I did find out that they actually were my hit cards. I think that Rune was also a hit, and then I got I did get a foiled seal card as well, which was a yellow gemstone in the bottom. And that was also a pull, apparently. So I think I just need to keep a better eye out on what I'm getting and what I'm not getting. Another Ari Ninetail Fox, Mistfall. Yeah, so these yellow gems, they're usually the hits. So I don't know how many you're supposed to get per box, but you will get a few. Or maybe it's per pack you get one or two of them. Again, I'll have to. The more packs I open, the more I'm going to know. So we'll just keep going. Confront, Sneaky Deckhand, Trifarian Glory Seeker, Packer Cub, Spectral Matron, Targon Peak, Dangerous Duo, Vanguard Captain, Blast Cone Fae, Heimerdinger, and a Recruit token. Again, the holos that aren't like the really rare cards or don't have the crazy artwork, they're not that... Like, this is a holo, but you can't really tell unless you're looking at it in person. It's a little bit lackluster, but in saying that, I guess you would want like the real nice cards to be the best looking holos, so it's fine, to be honest. Chemtech Enforcer, Sprite Caller, and also I think I'll feel less bad if I play them in my deck if they look less good, less badderer. Nice. Misfortune Champion Unit, very nice. I think I got the Legend, which means I can actually play. Well, I can't, because you need a few of them, but I'll actually be able to start making a Misfortune deck, as I've got the Legend unit and the Champion unit now too. Which has also apparently been going pretty well in competition play. I don't know if I'll play competitively. Like, I would like to go to some sort of event that's competition based, but yeah, we'll see. Another Champion unit, Ari, and an Order Rune. Last time I opened the cards, I kind of just threw them everywhere, but I think I've got a bit of a system this time. I've got separate piles for things. Palsy Poro, Stupefy, Sunlit Guardian, Colour of the Week, Challenge, Morbid Return, Forge of the Future, Energy Conduit, Windswept Hillock, Fading Memories, Pit Rookie, Blind Fury. That is a that is one of the box hits. That is the Volibear alt art. Again, it's super nice. It's got that same texturing at the top that the Lee Sin had, the spiky star pattern. Quite nice. I'm not really the biggest fan of Volibear. I mean, you can probably tell by my reaction. I don't really care for Volibear. I'm a much bigger fan of other champions. Well, none of the ones in this box are really my favorite champions or legends. So I do like Teemo. If I were to get like one of the overnumbered signs Teemos, I might scream. You might have to hold me to that. I don't know if I can get too crazy just yet in my first couple of videos, because otherwise people will probably be worrying about me. Nivea and an Order Rune. Maybe later on I can get a bit wild, a bit crazy. These cards are quite slippery. In terms of like the card stock itself, it does feel pretty close to One Piece and Gundam. I have unboxed a few One Piece and Gundam cards. It doesn't feel as thin as Pokemon cards. I know personally I don't think the Pokemon card stock is that amazing. It does feel very thin. These actually do feel, yeah, they're pretty thick. They're quite nice. So honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. It's really just the edges of the cards that really let this down. I think if they can improve on the edges of the card, I think people will be a lot happier. Seal of Insight. So this is another good hit as well. Well, I mean, depends on what you think about seals and runes and stuff. Again, I would prefer a signed card or an overnumbered card, but you know, beggars cannot be choosers, and right now I'm a beggar. So Mystic Poro, Forge of the Future, Bilgewater Bully, Pirate's Haven, Monastery of Hinara, Portal Rescue, Riptide Rex, Teemo Scouts. It's quite nice. Again, these darker cards, the holo effect it's not crazy. I feel like they need to add some texture into the dark areas of the cards. And another recruit token. Just gonna put these over here real quick. Again, on the topic of the next set that's coming out in my favorite champion, I know that Ornn has been teased for that set, and Ornn is probably my favorite champion of all time. I do also really like Leona, so that alt art in the last video I'm pretty happy with that, because if Leona does get more cards to help her out at a later date, I'll definitely be making a Leona deck. Tarek, Shakedown, and Divine Judgment. Very nice. Again, the top of this card it's kind of hard to see at times, but yeah, it's all fuzzy, and yeah, I think they definitely need to sharpen whatever is cutting their cards, because it's really not that good, to be honest. We're almost halfway through the box. Meditation, Pouty Poro, Jeweled Colossus, Soaring Scout, Pit Rookie, Gusts, Vanguard Captain, the Dreaming Tree, Mushroom Pouch, Mountain Drake, Cemetery Attendant, another Teemo card, Sabotage, and a Calm Rune. I think that's two Teemos in one box. Again, that last box I had a ton of different champion variety. It's not bad. If people need different champion units, I'll probably just donate them, as you can only have one, so there's no point in me having 6 copies of Teemo. Mask of Foresight, Discipline, Promising Future, Leona champion unit, and a Sprite. This is the halfway point, this pack. Blazing Scorcher, Pit Crew, Clockwork Keeper, Get Excited, First Mates, Stealthy Pursuer, Colour of the Week, Stacked Deck. I can't say that word. Vilemore's Lair. I can say that word. I just need to read it. Facebreaker, Solare Shield Breaker, Convergent Mutation. I got that last time. Mind Splitter. Nice. I do actually... I will need more Mind Splitters depending on what I play. So honestly, I'm not upset about getting those cards that are good for playing. But again, we know why everyone's here. Everyone wants those signed cards. Stand United, Cleave, Lecturing Yordle, Charm, Trifarian Glory Seeker, Crackshot Corsair, Crackshot Corsair, Morbid Return, Wizened Elder. This is American spelling with a Z. Should be an S. Wise, yeah, should be an S. Sprite Mother, again another good card. Do need that card. Battlefield, Daring Poro, Leona, Legend. Again, the cards with the brighter colors are super nice. I think the light just reflects off of them a lot nicer, especially these like anything with yellow in it just they look really good. Kiana. I haven't seen too many people play Kiana in decks. I could be wrong though, but again, that's another unit that I'm keen to see improve with upcoming sets. She's a cool champion, so Sky Splitter, Riptide Rex, Clockwork Keeper, Hidden Blade, Flurry of Blades, Rebuke, Faithful Manufacturer, Windclaw Shaman, Zornite Bouncer, Facebreaker, Progress Day. That's super nice. Super nice. Yeah, the cards with the brighter colors, they look the best. King's Edict. I've actually never seen this card before. Starting with the next player, each other player chooses a unit you don't control that hasn't been chosen for this spell. Kill those units. So this is probably one of those cards that would more than likely be played in the 2v2 format. Because it doesn't really seem to... It seems like you need more people for it. Bullet Time, Misfortune, Signature Spell. Well, going off of these packs that I've pulled, it seems like Misfortune is probably going to be the deck I make, based on the fact I got those Mind Splitters and the different Misfortune cards, so I might have to make a Misfortune deck. Playful Phantom, Brazen Buccaneer, Arena Bar, Ride the Wind, Petty Officer, Void Seeker, Discipline. Again, very nice. Altar of Unity, Cogmore. Nice, very cool. Again, the darker cards, they need to do something about the foiling in the darker areas. It just, I don't know, the foiling makes the card a lot darker, but compared to the brighter elements on the card, they might need some sort of come on, another alt art Volibear. I already said I'm not a fan of Volibear. This just makes me really sad. And the sprite. Look, Volibear. It's cool. I just, I wouldn't mind something that wasn't Volibear, if you know what I mean. I could maybe substitute in that cool Sin I got last pack. Mobilize, Sneaky Deckhand, Call to Glory, Challenge, Garbage Grabber, Vengeance, Traveling Merchant, Megamech, Brinier Thunder Song. That's a really cool card. Again, these the brighter colors just really pop in these foil cards. So I'm petitioning to Volibear again. God damn it! Watch me jinx myself. Now that I've said that I don't want Volibear cards, watch me pull only Volibear cards. We have about 6 or 7 packs left from what I can see. Orb of Regrets, Wielder of Water, Chemtech Enforcer, Undercover Agent, Vanguard Sergeant, Vanguard Sergeant, Stormclaw Ursine, Rebuke, Herald of Scales, Unlicensed Armory, Confront, Carnivorous Snapvine. Again, that's a card I have not seen yet. I have looked through the card gallery lots, but oh my god. Really? Oh wait. Hold up. That isn't... Holy shit, that's an overnumbered. It's Volibear, but... Holy crap. Okay, well... I mean, I did jinx myself by saying... I didn't want any more Volibear cards, but... You know what? It's an overnumbered. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm gonna sleeve that and probably top load it. I 100% jinxed myself there. I might have to kiss Volibear later to say sorry. I didn't mean to be rude to you, Volibear. Now I'm just gonna struggle for 5 hours getting this top loader open. Volibear is in its top loader. Oh, let's make some space. Volibear, you can sit there. You can't really see how it reflects, but damn. Overnumbered. Honestly, surprised. I thought it was just another champion unit. I'm lucky I actually looked at it properly. The texture on that card is really nice. It's completely different to anything else. I need to move everything over. Meditate, Disintegrate, Fallen Comet, June Drake, Mystic Poro, Pack of Wonders, Singularity, Fading Memories, Convergent Mutation, Commander Ledros, and Fury Rune. That is a crazy card. You have to recycle 4 of your runes to put that on the battlefield. Damn. Oh, okay, no, but you're reducing the cost for each unit killed that way. It's not... Okay, well, I mean, depending on how many units they've got, it's could be a decent board wipe card. So, you know what? Yeah, it's actually not too bad of a card. We have about 5 packs left. I don't really know if the overnumbered cards are worth anything at the moment, but I think from a $200 box, if the card's worth like, I don't know, like $100, I think it's worthwhile, to be honest. Tide Turner, the Harrowing, and a Recruit. That is super cool. A lot of this artwork is reused League artwork for this first set, but they have said that it's going to get better. Again, look at the top of this card. And this is why I'm filming in 4K and using this particular lens, is that I can kind of show you guys what the quality is like, and you'll actually be able to see it versus in something standard. Yeah, look, it's not bad, but I don't know, if you're going to get these cards graded, I don't think anything's going to get a 10 if you've got that much like fuzz on them. So we'll see. Stalwart Poro, Cleave, Eager Apprentice, Charm, Cannon Barrage, Shipyard Skulker, Soaring Scouts, Bandletree, Helmet. I cannot speak. Vanguard Helmets, Wallop, Imperial Decree, Tasty Fey Folk, That's a cute card. I'm going to put that aside. Tryndamere, champion unit. It's very cool. And an order rune. Again, I will just upload these as completely uncut videos. That way you get the authentic unboxing experience and you get to suffer the entire time with me. I don't really like... I mean, I'm a pretty quiet person most of the time, so talking to myself feels really odd. Confront, Thermo Beam, I can't say that. Victor, Legend, nice. It's a very cool card. Udyr again, and Leona, Zealot. That is a... Now that I have that, I could actually start to build a Leona deck, which could be quite cool. It's nice that I'm getting cards that I haven't got yet, so it's always a bonus when that happens. Sky Splitter, On Guard, Stealthy Pursuer, Vanguard Captain, Pit Rookie, Cemetery Attendant, Captain Farron, Spirit Refuge, Retreats, Meditation, Thousand-Tailed Watcher, nice. I am actually very happy that I got that again. Cool. Alternate Art Teemo. So that is one of the box hits. Oh yeah, that's sweet. So that Volibear and the Lee Sin in the other box, they had those spiky textured parts on the card, and this has got little electricity thunderbolts. Very cool. It seems like the card quality of these ones are a lot better. Oh yeah, the A. So the A dictates whether it's an alternate art or not. Very nice. That's very cute. I'm a massive Teemo fan, so that's a nice pull. I think he's got 2 alternate arts, but I'm very happy with that. 2 packs left. I think I will open the 3rd box. I might make another video opening that one. Cleave, Stupefy, Wielder of Water, Blazing Scorcher, Back-to-Back, Arena Bar, Sire Scouts, Star-Tipped Peak, Unyielding Spirit, Treasure Trove, Void Gates, Machine, Evangel, Misfortune Buccaneer, and Mind Rune. I did go through and sort out all the holos in my last box unboxing. I think it should just be unboxing. Okay, my last pack. I think I've gotten everything I can get from a box. I mean, I got an overnumbered card, so I've got to be pretty happy with that. Consult the Past, Stalwart Porro, Noxus Hopeful, Petty Officer, Flurry of Blades, Mystic Porro, Faithful Manufacturer, Raging Soul, Symbol of Solari, Reinforce, On Guard. So these are the next 2 cards. Falling Star, nice, and Recruits. Boo. Well, I think all in all, it's a pretty decent box. I'll just try and find the other cards that... Yeah, so the golden gem is the... So we've got Leona. Just going through them. Oh yeah, the alternate art Volibear, that's right. I said to not give me any more Volibears, and it gave me more Volibears. So yeah, you do get a ton of decent holographics in these packs. Oh yeah, another Volibear. Yeah, this really was the Volibear box. MF, Heimerdinger, Ari again. So yeah, getting that Nine-Tailed Watcher was good, but yeah, look at that. 2 alternate art Volibears and an overnumbered Volibear. Talk about Volibear cards. That's kind of wild if you ask me. The fact that it's given me 3 Volibear, but it's probably the champion I was going to play the least, but you know, I might just have to make a Volibear deck now because that's pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Okay, well, thank you for watching this second video. Yeah, I'm going to keep making more. I've actually enjoyed this process. It'll get speedier in the future if you want it to. Otherwise, I'll keep it more relaxed and chilled out. That Teamer card's really cool. I love that. Volibear's super cool too. Overnumbered, nice. I'll have to find out how much they're worth. But thank you very much for tuning in, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video, in the next unboxing. Goodbye.